Welcome to Toffee TV, to the Everton News Daily. It is the 6th of July, 2016. Probably, just all the days just seem to merge into one in the summer for me. If yesterday was busy, today was completely opposite. Nothing is happening on the face of it. This could be like the top of the iceberg. And all the deals could be the under the bit of the iceberg, the big bit. Obviously, we continue to be linked with Axel Witsel. We continue to be linked with Juan Mata and Pella and all these players. But these things take time. Lots of reports today saying it's a done deal. He's at Finch Farm. He's this, he's that. Listen, I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not true. As far as I know, a few foreign journalists have jumped on it. Like we were saying the other day, it's like the secondary Twitter transfer market. This is where all those journalists who want to make a name for themselves start saying, "Oh, it's done," because they've seen it the day before on Twitter on someone else's account. So I don't class any of that as genuine. We'll just have to wait. Give it a few days and we'll see what happens. Still confident that I think maybe one of those deals will get through. Axel Witsel's getting linked with Chelsea. Matt is getting linked with Barcelona. These things happen. Let's be honest, we're not going to be the first club these players want to sign for straight away. So their agents might be hawking them around a little bit. Even just to get a better deal out of Everton, they might be doing that a little bit. So we'll wait and see on them ones. And hopefully we can get some over the line. As I say, below the water, it's that bit at the moment. The iceberg below the water. Fingers crossed anyway. There's very, very little news around today. 3 Everton players have been called into the under-19s. They are John Joe Kenny, Callum Connolly and Ryan Ledson. They've been called up for the under-19 European Championships in Germany. England will face Croatia, France and Netherlands in the group stages. Obviously, I was reading that because I have no idea what was going on with that. Everton have also gone into what used to be known as the Johnson's Paint Trophy. It's been rebranded and relaunched, and basically they've invited some teams to go into it, some Premier League teams, but obviously only their basically academy side, under 21s and below, I think. Basically, it's a lot of people were worried about this. A lot of people saying it was going to be like the start of the of B teams entering into lower division side, leagues and stuff. So basically, we've been entered in, which is good. I think that's good news, promising news for us. For the youth sides. And basically how it works is 16 Premier League development squads have been invited to the Football League Trophy, which is what it's been rebranded at. Basically, the Football League, or the English Football League as it's known now, have confirmed that member clubs have agreed that 16 Category 1 Premier League under 21 sides will be welcomed into the new format. I think it's going to be regional group stage. So, 64 teams into the competition. Basically, the top 2 sides in each group will progress through to knockout stages of the competition. Will continue in the north-south based, and the final will be as usual at Wembley in April. The 16 teams are Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Southampton, Stoke, Sunderland, Swansea, Tottenham, West Brom, and West Ham. They're the teams, and what it does mean is that one of those games will be at Goodison Park. So the groups will include one of the invited clubs, us, and at least one club from each of League 1 and League 2. Clubs to play each other once, either home or away. Invited clubs will play one home game at this stadium, Goodison Park. So it's a new way to get the development teams, under 21s below, into playing more competitive games, basically. The group stages start on the 29th of August, 3rd of October, 7th of November. So one of those games will be played at Goodison Park. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But it's a good opportunity for those younger players to get games against tougher opposition, basically. Be kicked a little bit. Go and see what life's like. Lower league division stadiums, basically. Yeah, so there's that. Basically, probably the main news of the day is that Leon Osman, who has done an interview with BBC Merseyside regarding Roberto Martinez, and basically has said Everton were right to sack Roberto Martinez. He said he hasn't met Ronald Koeman, but agrees it was a good appointment on the basis of the successes of the player. He says under Roberto it was pleasant, it was good. There was always a good atmosphere. It was always enjoyable coming to training. The first season was fantastic. When the feeling was good, we were winning games, but we lost our way in the next 2 seasons. It's disappointing the way things developed. It was probably right. We needed to look for a new manager, and that's what we did. So he didn't really get too scathing about the whole thing. He didn't really get into too much detail about the whole thing, but basically, saying that it was probably right that Roberto Martinez he said it was right that Roberto Martinez got the sack. He's previously said in his book as well that they didn't do any kind of set piece training in either. So, he's being nice, but at the same time, he's basically saying it was the right thing for Everton to obviously sack Roberto Martinez. Leon Osman is still looking to play, obviously not with us, but Leeds are apparently interested in him, so that would be a very good move for him, whether he wants to go there. There's talk Wigan were interested in him as well, so that could be a good move for him as well. Whatever he feels best, I suppose. Wherever he goes, good luck. I'm sure we'll all follow him or wish him the best. Look out for him, when he's playing and stuff. But obviously, it's a good thing that he's not playing for Everton, isn't it? Anything we've talked about it today, tell us in the comments your thoughts. Your thoughts on that new trophy that the lower league, we're playing against lower league teams. You think that's a good way of development? Are you in favour of B teams? This is something Roberto Martinez loved, but obviously could really have a negative effect on the lower league teams. Do you think that would help the development? There seems to be a gap between the 17 to 21-year-olds and the Premier League players. That reserve team thing has just gone out the window. So give us your thoughts on that. Any rumours? Tell us. Have you seen Mata in the KFC, on West Derby Road? Have you seen Witzel getting his hair cut, in town? Let us know. Any rumours, give us a shout. No bickering, no arguments into the comments either. I've seen yous. You're fighting amongst yourselves. Stop that. Time to be positive. If any Reds or anyone else comes in, fight with them, but not with each other. Stay positive, Blues. I'll catch you later. Toffee TV.